2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz. Truck shoppers have had two broad categories to choose from in recent years: midsize trucks and full-size trucks. But the 2022 model year is different because there's now a third alternative: compact trucks. And one of two new pioneers for this class is the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz. If you don't want all of the full-blown capability and expense of a midsize or full-size truck, the new Santa Cruz is worth checking out. There are some differences between the Santa Cruz and other traditional trucks. For starters, it's 10 to 15 inches shorter than most midsize rivals. It also uses unibody construction rather than the traditional body-on-frame pickup underpinnings. What does that mean? Well, underneath, it shares a basic platform with the redesigned 2022 Hyundai Tucson small crossover SUV. This car-like construction results in a more comfortable ride than a traditional truck's body-on-frame construction would. It's also more nimble around turns. The Santa Cruz does have lower overall towing, hauling and off-roading capabilities than traditional trucks, but for a lot of people the Santa Cruz could still be enough. For example, max towing is between 3,500 and 5,000 pounds, which is pretty strong and suitable for small boats or two-wheel trailers. Unfortunately, you can't get a factory-installed trailer brake controller with the Santa Cruz, a feature that allows you to adjust the trailer's brakes from the cabin, but you could add an aftermarket one to take full advantage of the towing capacity. It also has some cool features such as an underfloor cargo bed storage bin and an available retractable cargo bed cover. Overall, we like how the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz combines the comfort of a small SUV with most of the utility of a pickup. It also has some significant advantages over its similarly new rival, the Ford Maverick. For more on the Santa Cruz's strengths and weaknesses. The Santa Cruz combines compact truck utility with funky looks and a fun-to-drive attitude. It's a bit pricier than its main rival, the Ford Maverick, and the styling may not be everyone's cup of tea, but it has a long list of features and a premium interior that certainly justifies the bigger price tag. Because the Santa Cruz uses a stiffer, car-like body structure, rather than a body-on-frame structure like a more traditional pickup truck, it's much better to drive. Steering and handling are impressive. You can have fun when the road gets curvy, and the optional turbocharged engine makes excellent power. In our testing, the Santa Cruz with the turbo engine accelerated to 60 miles per hour from a stop in just 6.5 seconds, which is both quicker than any midsize truck and comparable to Ford's new small truck, the Maverick. Shifts from the dual-clutch automatic transmission are quick and crisp too, which further increases the Santa Cruz's fun factor. With 8.6 inches of ground clearance and all-wheel drive, the Santa Cruz can handle most graded dirt roads and slippery surfaces. Just don't expect it to be a dedicated off-roader. The Santa Cruz is smooth riding over pretty much any surface. Road imperfections are absorbed well, and long highway journeys are made easier thanks to comfortable and supportive front seats. The seats up front are also heated and ventilated, on upper trims, a rare feature among compact and midsize trucks, and they change temperature quickly. On the downside, the rear seats are set upright and aren't nearly as comfortable. Wind noise over the side view mirrors is noticeable at speed, as is road noise from underneath the body. The Santa Cruz's cabin has plenty of headroom and good legroom up front, as well as a highly adjustable driver's seat. The back seat is a bit cramped for adults though. Look to the cabin thanks to the optional big center touchscreen and full digital instrument panel ahead of the driver. The shortcut buttons below the touchscreen are too cute for their own good, however. They're touch-sensitive pads instead of regular buttons, and they're distracting to locate and use while driving. Otherwise, everything is well labeled and organized in logical spots, and there are a number of redundant steering wheel controls too. Visibility out the rear window is compromised, but the optional 360-degree parking camera and high-resolution screen are excellent additions. Hyundai's optional 10.25-inch center touchscreen and the optional 10.25-inch digital driver's display both come on the top limited trim. They've got crisp high-resolution graphics that are easy to read and don't wash out in direct sunlight. The optional Bose sound system is top-notch too, with good sound quality in most of the volume range. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connect wirelessly on base trims, but the bigger screen requires a USB connection. Thankfully it connects to smartphones very quickly and without any dropouts in connection during our test. A number of driver aids are standard on the Santa Cruz, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist and forward collision warning. The adaptive cruise control and lane keeping systems work well, but we found the warnings for other systems to be overly sensitive and annoying after a while. The Santa Cruz's bed is relatively short but almost identical in dimensions to the Maverick's. The tailgate can be adjusted to match the height of the wheel well so that 4x8 sheets of plywood can be carried in the bed. The in-bed trunk with the drain can be used to store wet or muddy gear, or even ice for tailgating. The cup holders and center console storage are similar to something you'd find in a compact SUV. Large child seats will be a squeeze in the back seat, but anchors are easily located for securing them. As far as towing and payload go, the Santa Cruz has an impressive maximum towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. But know that in order to tow that much weight you'll need a trailer brake controller, which the Santa Cruz lacks. You'll need to add one from the aftermarket if you plan on towing a heavy trailer. Our test vehicle had the optional turbocharged 2.5-liter engine and all-wheel drive. The EPA estimates the Santa Cruz in this configuration will get 22 mpg combined, 19 city, 27 highway. This isn't the most impressive stat when you consider that the Santa Cruz's main competition, the Maverick, gets 25 mpg with its turbocharged engine, or the bigger Honda Ridgeline gets 21 mpg. In our real-world testing, however, the Santa Cruz overperformed, returning 29 mpg on our 115-mile driving evaluation route. The Santa Cruz's main rival, the Ford Maverick, has a lower price of admission. But for the money, the Santa Cruz offers a lot of equipment and one of the best warranties in the industry. Our test Santa Cruz Limited rang in at more than $40,000, which is a lot for a compact truck, but it was also fully loaded. It's easily worth the price. Hyundai's 5-year, 60,000-mile basic warranty and 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty are both unrivaled. So are the rust coverage for 7 years, unlimited miles, roadside assistance for 5 years, unlimited miles, and free maintenance for 3 years, 36,000 miles. The Santa Cruz is fun to drive in ways you wouldn't expect a pickup truck to be. Steering and handling are impressive, it's maneuverable in tight spaces, and it really scoots along when you ask it to. Whether or not you enjoy the funky looks is a matter of individual taste, but the Santa Cruz certainly stands out in a crowd. Sprinkle in the fact that it's got the cool in-bed trunk and a premium interior, and this is a really unique vehicle that has captured our attention.